Hello! In honor of May the 4th weekend, I've decided to do my dopamine detox as a unprofessional, informal and surface level review of the original Star Wars movies, because they're rescreening the originals and the prequels in the theaters at the moment. So I went to see one tonight. That's a massive thing of popcorn left over. I also have this from, you probably recognize the little egg from my other videos. Well, it has this fun slime in it that I'm going to play with. It's nice and clear. I also have like a whole list of notes on them so I don't forget anything. But yeah, I quite enjoyed them. I hadn't watched, before this weekend I'd only watched the episode 4 about once, so call me a fake fan, but that's okay. And I only watched episode 4 and then didn't want to watch the 5 or 6 because I thought it was kind of boring. But I really enjoyed 5 and 6 a lot more. So also there's going to be spoilers in here, so if you don't want to see that, you can not watch. Anyways, A New Hope, I rated a 6.5 out of 10. So not super high, but still like above average. I've like not many notes on it because it was not that interesting. Sorry, I just didn't find it that interesting. But I did love how sassy Leia was. She's such a girl boss in all 3 movies, to be fair, but especially the first one. Also, I always thought that, like growing up, I always thought Luke and Leia were together and not siblings, so that was a bit awkward to find out. Anyways, not much to talk about for the 4th one, so we'll move on to The Empire Strikes Back. Quite enjoyed that. Apparently it's one of the most famous ones, which I'm not surprised. It was pretty good. I rated it an 8 out of 10. I quite liked the swampy planet with Yoda and the whole Luke training. That was pretty sick. And like just Yoda in general. He's such a silly little guy. Quite liked that. He looks so scary. Also, I don't know, he seems different from the prequels. Also, the first Star Wars movies I watched were the sequels in cinemas, and I hadn't watched any other Star Wars before then, which is questionable. But yeah, so for the longest time I always just loved the sequels the most because they were like the first ones I'd seen and the special effects and whatever. So I just didn't want to watch the originals, which is such a bad take. I mean, not bad, but I've gone back on that since. Also the kiss scene from the 5th episode with like Leia try to make Han jealous or whatever. I did not know that they had like a full kiss like that, Luke and Leia, because that's a little awkward. Yeah, I did not know that was going to happen. I was quite surprised. I would have loved to watch these movies without any prior knowledge, like when they first came out, because that would be so traumatizing to learn that they're related. Sorry, I got caught up on the slime. I quite quite enjoy Han and Leia's dynamic. I don't know, it's so fun. They both seem so sassy and like stubborn. Just so cute. Moving on to episode 6, Return of the Jedi. I rated it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It was the first time I watched it, and I saw it in cinemas today. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was interesting, like, I don't know, because it's a rescreening, so there was a lot of fans that kept like clapping during the movie and like shouting, which was kind of nice, kind of fun. And there was like when Leia said the thing about always knowing that Luke had been her brother. I think the whole cinema laughed at that. I hadn't seen it, so I laughed so hard. It's like, what the hell? Why would you kiss him? And then at the end, when she told Han, his name is Han, right? Not Hans. No, yeah, it's Han Solo. Fake that. When she told him that they were brother and sister, and his face, the whole cinema was just cracking up. So fun. I also didn't know that they had added an Anakin at the end. I love that so much, especially as like the prequels are so special to me. I love the prequels. I feel like all three, like the originals and the prequels and the sequels, are very equal in my heart. They're all fun for different reasons. Like the sequels have such great effects and it just looks really good. And the prequels, I love I don't know, I just love Anakin and Padme really, and Ewan McGregor. Oh, I just really love the actors and actresses. And episode 3 is like my favorite of all time. Has the best lightsaber fights in my opinion, even though, I don't know, that's probably a hot take. The lightsaber fights in episode 4, like with Obi-Wan and Vader, is so boring. Like there's no choreography there. They're just like, it got slightly better in episode 5, and then episode 6 was good. It was good. I liked that. More fun, cool lighting. I also turns out I didn't know the ending at all. I just had the complete wrong perception of like how it ended. This is like kind of embarrassing to admit, but you know the Toy Story 2, like the battle between Buzz Lightyear and his arch nemesis Emperor Zurg, when they make a Star Wars reference, and he's like, I am your father, and then he ends up getting hit off and falls and dies, I guess. And I thought that's what was gonna happen. I thought that's what happened to Vader all these years, but it's not. That is not what happened. I was a bit shocked. Don't judge me for that. It's not my fault. I was misled. The ending, I didn't know that he got like redemption. Well, kind of. He said he was kind of good in the end because he killed Palpatine. Then he didn't actually kill Palpatine, but I don't know, it gets complicated. But I didn't know he turned good in the end. That's so fun. That's so nice. That made me happy. I liked that. The CGI, which apparently was added in early 2000s or something, didn't like that, not gonna lie. It looked really bad. Especially, I think it was Jabba who was really badly edited, but he looked better in the 6th one in the cinema. Just a big puppet guy. So, I don't know. I also really liked the setting of the 6th movie. Like the planet with the huts. I love that. Like, I love any kind of tree forest civilization. And the little Ewoks are so cute. So adorable. Ooh. And I loved how they all helped and how they all thought 3PO was a god. Loved that. I also loved Luke being so powerful in the 6th one. Yeah, especially at the start when he's just like, you will let me through. Love that for him. I also really like R2-D2 and C-3PO. They're so cute together. Such a cute bond. And Han and Chewbacca. They're so cute. There's so many good like bonds between the characters, which makes it so special. That's all the points that I've written down about the originals. As someone who thought that they weren't going to enjoy watching them, I really did enjoy them. I'm gonna watch all the prequels tomorrow, so might do another review. But yeah, great movies. I see why people are obsessed. Thanks for watching.